Whoops, there we go. Had a bit of a technical delay there with the video. Hello everyone. It's time once again for Workshop Wednesday, where today we're going to be assembling this Grimoire Red Beret mobile suit from Mobile Suit Gundam Iron Blooded Orphans, I believe. No, I take that back. This is from Gundam Build Divers. That is my mistake. And we're going to go ahead and do this because I just like this mecha design. So we're going to go ahead and do it. This is a high-grade model kit. And we're just going to go right into it. Quite a few parts in this one. Here's our little instruction manual. Let's go ahead and cut these out. As is typical, I like to order these in their appropriate sheets in order so I can flip through them easily when assembly. So they say this is from Gundam Build Divers, but presumably that means it's based on something. Whoops, there went the stickers. Unless it's completely original to the show. I confess I have not seen Gundam Build Divers. Watched the first episode and it was nice, but just didn't really leap out at me. And then do this. There we go. There are all of our... I keep forgetting the term for these. What are these things? Not sheets, not sprues, something. So here we have E1. This is a PC002, so rubber sheets. G2, D1, B2, A2, B1, B1, A2, B1, B2, A1, F1, B, A, D, E, F. Don't see C yet. There's E2. E2. It's going to get real complicated real quickly, I can tell. F2, G1, G2, A1, A2, B2, F1. That's odd. Okay, F2, G1, G2. All right, so there they are stacked in correct order. Hey, WebFox. Reconquista. That's what I go. Runners. Thank you. Runners. That's the term. I keep forgetting that term. I'm a bad Gunpla builder. So we open with, to my shock, full color illustrations here. My goodness. So this is for the Mini Moire, or Mini Moire. So this is assembly of weapons and other bits and pieces. So that's cool. Weapons, scissor claws. Nice. This makes me want to watch Divers, to be honest. All right, and here are our instructions. How you doing today, WebFox? Starting with the body. Starting with A129. Let's get to it. A129 right there. And that's popping right off. Wow. That was incredibly easy. So we have A129, A122, which is right here. That's going to require a bit more effort, I can tell. Oh, no, that came right off as well. And then we need PC1 and PC2. Should be this, right? Yep, PC1 and 2. All right. Oh, I'm sorry, both PC2s. Okay. Both PC2s. All right. Good to hear. Good to hear. You're doing well. All right. So we have this piece to which we are going to, and apologies for the harsh lighting, take this, and it's going to go in, okay, here and here. And then this is going to slide in like this. The plastic on this feels a little different for some reason. I don't know what it is. A little smoother, maybe? And this connects to an A130. A130. This just pops right off. So that A130 goes like this. And that's looking an awful lot like a neck piece. I think we have the upper torso here. Maybe I can... I'll stay in shadow so I can get some better light on these pieces. There's that, and then a PC4 goes on the bottom. PC4 goes into this this stud. Oh, and there's a sticker. All right, so there's the PC4 goes on that, and then we add a sticker to there from section 2. Yep. So this blue thing will go right here. Yep, I'm one of those casuals that does the stickers. I don't spray paint them. Although once this kit is done, I am definitely going to start seeing about actually kit bashing some of these together. Alright, so that's there. Cool. Then we're going to connect B18 and B17, which looks an awful lot like two halves of a ball, or otherwise, yep, you know, a core of a mobile suit there. Okay. So this here, gonna connect to that there. Pretty straightforward. Yep. Oh, got a bit of a stud there. I'll shave that off. Yep. Cool. And then that goes like this and pops in. Okay. So there's the beginning of our mecha. Cool. So that's the body, they claim. That was easy. Let's move on to the head. And I'll form the head going with E1. It's nice bright red. E11 and E13. Yeah. It definitely feels like they've done a lot more on these runners. So yeah, I remember to make them come off of the sprues more easily. Then we need an E26. B. One sec. E2. Ooh. Wow. Very pretty. I'm confused. E26. All right. We have three of the same thing. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, all three of these are the exact same thing, and they're all number 6, and they're all on E2. Slightly odd numbering scheme there. But whatever. Because it looks like there are multiples of this, depending on what you're doing. All right, well, whatever. So I have the... That doesn't look right. Oh, there we go. E1. And then this thing goes on there. So I have the white plastic on there, the clear plastic on there. And then we put the... We put essentially the face over that. Okay, so we have that. That looks pretty cool. A little hard to see, but I like it. Then we attach an E12 onto that. E12, that cap goes on there like this. Oops. And we have a sticker Number 3. Tiny little sticker, which goes... Okay. I clearly need like a toothpick for this, but I think I can make it work. Oh. Get that off of that finger. Maybe. Yeah, I think I need a toothpick for this. But maybe if I just kind of push it in. Okay. Yeah, not too bad. There's a little green reflector back there. So there's the head. The head is done. Beanie, beanie, beanie. Fun little head there. All right. Straightforward. Moving on to the right arm. Interesting. You probably can't see this, but it actually says body and head and such, meaning these are actually in English. I don't think that's been standard before. I think it just kind of shows things and you're supposed to understand what that is, but I don't think I've seen English in general. Hey, YK2K, good to see you. Oh, congratulations, Z Gundam. Yeah, Z Gundam has some really nice mecha designs. All right, right arm, G15. Oops, E1 and E2, so those are going to go over here. F. Yeah, which Zeta Gundam kit is it? So I need G1 5. G1 5. G1 6. Makes that easy. Connected with a PC3. PC3. Gotta admit, this kit is coming together pretty nicely. Pretty quickly. Alright, so I have that piece. I run it such like so. I put this in like so. And this in like so. Alright, so not quite sure what that's going to turn into, but we got something going here. Then we connect G14 to that. It should just be the other side. Yep. Don't even have to shave that off. That's cool. Then we attach G19, which is like a shoulder piece. G19. Okay, that needs a bit. No, that came off. Need a bit more stress. And there is a difference. Okay, yep. And so this is going to go in like that. All right, so there's our shoulder piece. Then we're going to attach B11 and B12, so going way back up the chain. B11, and I do like how we're going kind of sequentially, starting at the ones and such. B11, B12, which is back here, and then an A12, A12 in the middle. Interesting. I was actually just reading a story about how a company figured out how to do injection molding using a 3D resin printer. So basically taking a resin printer and printing a mold out of it, and then using an injection molding machine into that resin, which is pretty interesting. I need an A113 part for that. The idea being that you could injection molding is a complicated process, and kind of expensive to have those molds made. So you can come up with a concept, maybe 3D print the concept in plastic, then make the molds with a resin printer, and then test that out with your injection molder do iterations on that until you can make the molds right, then send that out to get your final mold. So you only need to do those molds once. Could be really interesting. Okay, so this goes, I guess, up like that. How do we do this? This is kind of weird. I see this, so they want me to slide that in like that. All right, that slides in like that, and this slides in like that. All right, feeling like part of an arm. Then we're going to take A132, with A112. It's a bit of a jump. A112? 12, where's 12? There's 12. Really? Yep, A112. Haven't we already used an A112? A1... Or the A113? Because the A113 is gone. Did we use that somewhere? We did. Okay. They just look different. All right. It's all fine. It's all good. A112 goes into the A132. Like that. And then we add a PC8 into the middle of that. PC8. That's a little hard to get out. RX-178 Mark II. Ooh, nice. Yeah, Death Sides and Barbados are definitely ones I would go for. So I am in your boat there. But the, yeah, RX-178 Mark II. So I think it's the Titan new Gundam model, which is really slick. Okay, so this goes in where? It goes in here at a weird angle. We're going to trust it. It makes sense. Then an A134 goes on the other side. A134. Man, these are just snapping off so cleanly. All right, so you've done that. Then this, so tab A goes into slot B, and we have an arm, and then we connect B110 to A136, and we're going to have a hand, 36. The 36 being that hand plate, the plate on the side of the hand that represents samurai armor. And what B110, now those certainly look like hands, B110. Those sprues are a little heftier, so I'm going to have to get in there with the heavy-bladed knife. Yeah, I mean, 8th MS team, if you're going to start with Gundam, that's an excellent one to start with. That is kind of Gundam in 10 episodes. So we have that. This is supposed to slide in like that. There we go. And then this is going to go how? Right into there, I assume. Yep. Okay. And looky there, our right arm is done. I got to say, this is coming together incredibly quickly, given that we're like 15 minutes in, and we've got torso, head, and arm done, or one arm done, which is cool. We hydrate. I'm also going to make a note for my groceries, or my shopping list, to get dimmer bulbs for these lamps, because I don't really like how the lighting's kind of weird in here. So we can make that work. What do you guys think? What is kind of a more or less ideal or a really good starter Gundam series? Where would you recommend folks start? So So we have G2-4. Oops, B1. Okay. G2, all right along. G2-4 and a G2-6. 6. And G2-4. Okay, we're doing PC3. We have 30-minute mission kits. Hey, 8-bit champion. I do not know what a 30-minute mission kit is, I will be honest. What is that? I am intrigued. Okay, and then we put that in here. And then we add a G2-5, which is right there. 30-minute mission kits. Is that what you try to assemble a Gundam model kit in 30 minutes? Build fighters want to postpone that to watch some more of the classic stuff. Yeah, I appreciate that. Build fighters, especially the first season of Build Fighters, like just Gundam Build Fighters, is very reference heavy. You could enjoy it without the references, but it is much more that. Build Fighters Try is much less so. If you kind of enjoyed what you saw Gundam Build Fighters, but you want to kind of avoid all of the in-jokes, Build Fighters Try should be right down your line. Like, it's got a great, easily comprehensible G2-9 plot, very shonen-y plot, easy to follow, a lot of fun. Around $15 and we're done in 30 minutes there on Amazon. Huh. I will have to look those up. I have not tried them at all. And we make sure here that the line's on the top. Okay. All right. So there's that. Now we assemble the upper arm, basically, which is B2-1 and B2-2. Oh, B2. I have B here. No, that's B1. All these over. A2, B2. Good. We're back down in order. B2, 2. And B2-1. Sounds like a countdown. B2-1, contact. No anime or lore attached to them. Interesting. That's kind of cool. So you can just kind of, pick whatever seems cool without feeling like you've got, some kind of weird attachment, like you're picking sides, which so many of these feel like. A2-2. Definitely moments where it's like, you feel like, oh, I don't want to choose the wrong one, because then folks will be like, oh man, I love that show too. Wasn't it great when this character died? And you're like, I don't know. I have no idea what that show is. I just thought it looked awesome. All right, then we need an A213 as our connector. A213. Iron-Blooded Orphans, Wing, 8th MS Team, 0069, a bit of Seed. Cool. I like all those things. So this goes, okay, yeah, and there's a bit of a trick to this in terms of how it goes in. So I think we want, that's there, and we want it like that, and this goes like that. Okay, coming together. Now we grab a 131. 31 went right to it. Whoa, went flying. Uh-oh. Where'd you go? No. Ah, phew. I lost a piece once that way. Went flying into the ether. Okay. 131, along with A2 12. 12. Made by Bandai, but no backstory to them. Ah, gotcha. That's really smart. Just, here's a model kit. I might do some of those. Those sound like a good little Christmas present for me. Or birthday present, perhaps. Then we need a PC8. PC8. Yep. One of those dealies. Mm-hmm. Doo-doo-doo. Yeah, I mean, trying to think. Yeah, Build Fighter is just, it has jokes from all over the canon, all the franchises. There's not even one of those things where, oh, just watch original Gundam. Nope, there's a bunch of other stuff you're gonna see in there. Including there's some really funny jokes around original Gundam in there too. Gundam has the best soundtrack, you reckon? I've got to go with Turn A Gundam. Yoko Kanno at her peak. A133, now goes on the other side of that. Doing a huge orchestral score. This just feels massive. Okay, so then we have this coming in here. And then we're going to attach a little shield thingy. E14. Cool. B, F, E, E1. Ah. Do we get that the other side too? No. Huh. E14. There are two of them though. And they're the same. Interesting. Wonder if that's like a special kind of, it's a variant or something. So we get a little shieldy thing. It goes there. Nice. And then we're going to assemble that hand. We have some alternates here. That's cool. So let's grab B112. Always appreciate alternate hands. And B111, which is that. I'm also partial to the soundtrack to Zeta Gundam. There's some really cheesy stuff in the Zeta Gundam soundtrack, but there's also some stuff that's just gorgeous. And then we have A137. No. A137. Yeah, Yoko Kanno did a so 37, that goes with that one. She did a Gundam soundtrack, and that was Turn A. And it's just beautiful. I'd play some here if I could. But, YouTube's kind of sensitive about those things. But yeah, definitely track down and I mean, I'm sure there are some clips on YouTube if you want to get an inkling. And man, yeah, that is definitely a thing. Okay, so we have our two hand options, and I always go with a closed hand so I can fit something in there. So there's our other arm. Ready to go. Complete with fist. And the open hand here. So that's cool. All right, now we're going to pop these together. Cool. So, boink. Boink. And, is that right? I'm missing something. Yeah, there's a PC1 that you go in there. PC1. Fortunately, it looks like you just shove it in. But importantly, oh, that's not very clear. It's supposed to go a certain way, but I'm not seeing. Make sure the parts are facing the right ways in the right positions. Okay, so I think we do it like this. Is that right? Feels decent. Okay. Yeah, that works. So it's heads on, it can swivel somewhat. It's rather restricted, but it can move. It can tilt a little bit, but that's about it. And we otherwise have the top of our mecha. That's pretty cool. So yeah. So we're already at the end of page 1, at half an hour in, which is pretty cool because we have one more sheet and then it's basically just final pieces and then assembly. So we're on good track to get this done in about an hour. Not counting weapons, but weapons generally throw together pretty quickly. And I'll probably won't assemble every single weapon here. Let's see here. So yeah, so I guess the heads pop off, and then they have these little, like, legs that pop on. So they're like little pods that fly around. That's interesting. That's a really good design, to be honest. All right, now we move on to the legs. The legs are always a little fiddly. They're always kind of the time-consuming ones. So, are we ready? Actually, now's a good chance to go back and check. Are there any stickers I missed? Nope, don't think so. All right. I think we're ready. Need some more water. Slightly sore throat. All right. Let's do a foot. B14, ladies and gents. I'm betting B14. Oops, that's A2. Doesn't help me very much. B14. Look at that. Looks like a foot. Gonna have to cut that off. Yeah, otherwise, Gundam, I don't know. Gundam's always had good soundtracks. Well, it varies, I suppose. B14, G13, going way down. F, G1, 3. But besides Turn A and Zeta, I would definitely go with Gundam Seed. Gundam Seed soundtrack is just so epic. Just big and bold and brassy. Connected with a PC7. PC7. PC Lowlighter. Alright. So, the underside of this gets this, apparently. That makes no sense. So we have this. This is supposed to go, it goes here. It goes in the middle of these, which is very hard to do. Okay. And then that is going to go here. All right. So there's the beginning of our foot. Makes sense so far. Then we're going to attach an F12 and an F13 to make like a roller at the back. Are these like roller skate shoe Gundams? They do that thing. It's kind of funny. Very kid oriented. Like those roller skate shoes. I hear that. Gundam Wing soundtrack is I've grown to love it. I absolutely adore it, actually. But it's, I know, it's kind of hit or miss for me. I literally cannot see the flaws in Gundam Wing. It was just a very much a thing for me. Yep, sure enough, it has a wheel, and that actually works. So you just have wheels in the back, and you can spin those. That's funny. F11 and F15. F11, which is right up there, amazingly enough. Ooh. How does that... Okay. Its position on the sprue is a little weird. F1, F15. Will that just come off? A little stressy, yeah, good. This goes here, and this goes here. So we have these weird little pointy things. Interesting. Then we will spin this around. It folds under. Okay, interesting. So it folds under like this, or you can fold it out like a little. It's a boot knife, right? Huh. Interesting. Got an A13. Oh. Kind of losing things here and there. A13. Goes here. Orientated like so. Boink. Then we're going to connect A121. Having not seen the show, this is definitely a weird design. I'm not understanding how all these pieces fit together just from the design. And then we have a B15, and a B16 on either side. Do not cut. Okay. B16. Not much I am cutting. Oh, there's a little, yeah. There's a little stud on one side that looks kind of like a sprue. So they're saying, don't cut that off. So there's a little stud there. And they're saying, yeah, don't think that's a sprue. So we're going to attach this here and that there. And then this is going to go like this. So we have this, so here's our foot. I guess, there we go. There's our foot. There's the front of it. You can kind of see that. And there's this foot band on the front. Interesting. And it is somewhat adjustable in terms of exactly where it is. Okay, so we have our foot with its roller things. The only one, all fans of Game of Thrones, like the space politics. Huh. Game of Thrones fans who don't watch Gundam. I mean, Gundam Wing is, the most absurdly political of the Gundam series. If you're going to do a political Gundam Wing series, Gundam Wing is definitely the way to go. So honestly, I would start there. I mean, it's a very weird show. The main character swears he's going to kill a 15-year-old girl in the first episode. But I mean, it's Game of Thrones, right? That's hardly the worst thing that happens in that show. So yeah, A117. Other than that, big A116. Big political Gundam shows. I mean, Gundam Seed Destiny, frankly, is that. It is very much about how different characters' fates and what they're doing and why they're doing it and all that. But you have to you really want to watch Seed beforehand because it is basically it's a direct sequel to Seed, and they might just not get into that. A lot of American fans don't like Seed or Seed Destiny. I didn't get that from those shows. I liked Seed and Seed Destiny. Not the most ideal show ever, right? But what is? It has flaws, but that's fine. Okay, that goes there. Come on, piece. Go. There we go. And this goes here. That makes sense. And then we pop those together. A little bit of sanding to do. All right, so that's there. Then we're going to attach some other stuff together to form these leg things. Diving down in F14 E D E F14. Interesting. Here we are. 1, 4, and then G11. Big old bruiser of a piece here. Wow. That's going to need goes there. We'll need some slight work. So this clips in here. What? In there? Okay, it's a little blade that'll come out, I guess. Yep. That goes in like that. Don't know how you get it out. Oh, there's a little, yeah, the little thing. Then G1H goes on the top. G1H. G1H 8 goes up here. Symmetrical, so that's fine. Then G17 goes in the bottom. Has a little plate thing. G1H. Boom. Then that's going to, oh, G12 goes in between them. G12, yep. So that goes here. All right. And this goes how? Like that? Yeah, okay. So here's our leg piece to which we can do this and then pull out this blade thing. Like a scythe, I guess. I'm gonna have to see this working in the show because it seems, I gotta be honest, a tiny bit goofy. All right, then this goes onto the leg. Easy enough. And then there's a star that goes on that. So apparently there's a, whoops, hold on. Oops, I need to adjust this piece because it did not. Come on. Rotate, there we go. Okay. Oops, wrong way around, I think. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah, all right. So there's our, there it is. There's how it should be. So we have our little boot, sorry. So we have our little, there's our leg. We have our little boot blade there, and then an extra little blade that comes out here. Okay, I guess you can do pincer. That's interesting. Maybe that's the idea. We shall see, but there's apparently a star. Ah, there it is. Yep. A little like downright military. Or like American military, white star. All right. Cool, cool, cool. All right, now we're going to do the next bit. So we want A17 and A16. A17. And A16. And there we go. And those are connected with a PC6. Nothing too crazy here. And this will be the top of the leg, and this should do it, apparently. So we have A17. Oops, no, wait. What? Uh-oh. Made a mistake here, I think. A17, A16, yeah. A17, A16. Well, I guess that's it. All right. It shows a rod coming out, but it looked bigger than it is in the actual thing. All right. Doo-doo-doom. So there's our joint. And then we need A110 and A114 as the connecting bit. A110, the big old piece. Pop right off. And A114. All right. So we put A114 into here. And then we slide this here. And then we put this here. And ladies and gentlemen, that is one serious leg. That is a beefy leg. That is a leg that works out. This mecha lifts, ladies and gents. We do have some motion there, some motion on the foot. Not much though. This is not a flexing foot. But I can do that, and of course the wheel can spin, and we can pull out the little thing, and we have really just that knee joint in the one direction, and a little bit of flex there, and it can flex a little bit back and forth. All right, that is the right leg done. Let's move on, if we can, after some water. You're right, 8-bit champion. It is very Votoms, actually, especially the color scheme. I mean, that's very Votoms. Totally true. All right. B2 for what? B2 for, and we're starting to get to that point where the runners are getting a little thin. Go down to G2 3. PC7. Always keep the PC to one side because we're constantly pulling from it. So again, this, let's see here, the hole is facing up. I'm actually feeling kind of nice tonight. I spec'd out some costs for a trip to Disney World around the new year. I think I might do that. Just head down there. I haven't been there since I was like 8 years old. It'll be fun to go. There's the beginning of our foot. Okay, we grab an F22 and an F23. G. Yep. F22 and F23. Haven't had a proper vacation in a while, and I'd like to just do that. So just go down, spend, and I wouldn't stay in the park, but I'd go down there and just hang around a bit. See some of the sights. F2. Those go there. Then F21 and F25 are that blade. No, not the blade. Sorry, F2. Yeah, there we go. Well, they're the wheel and the blade. Should be a good name for a fantasy novel. F25 and F21. Right. So, reminder, this goes on the bottom, this goes on the top. I'm very unclear how you have a blade on a wheel. Like, how does that work? But whatever. Fold that in, and then we attach A23. A23 as the sort of connector bit going here, and then we're going to assemble that weird thingy, A120, the sort of shin guard, 20. Wow, popped right off. B25 and B26 for either side. B1, B2. B25. Ooh, we may be there. No, not quite. Not quite at the end of this runner. 25. Wait. Trying to be accurate. So B25 goes on this side. And B26 on the other. Sometimes it matters. down. All right. And then that snaps on here. All right, there we go. Then we move on to the upper body. Get that blade out of the way. A118. Feels like we've been using A1 forever, and there's still plenty left. A118. And there's a lot on A1. And A119, sure enough. That piece there. Popped off, but definitely needs a little work. All right. But we need an A28 in between them. A28. If you're curious about resorts, there's an amazing interview on Defunct Land with a woman who worked at the Nickelodeon hotel down in Orlando, and how hard. Whoops. There's a piece that needs to go in the middle of those. I need to separate those out again. Dang it. Tangent. See if we can have this happen. There we are. Need a PC8 between the two. PC8. The one that doesn't want to come out, so I have to use the pliers. And I'll get it started. Yeah, apparently the Nickelodeon Hotel was, it was rough. Did not quite have all of the facilities it needed, all the money it needed to really be a magical place. So folks were not exactly thrilled with their experience much of the time. Okay. There we are. And it's tough being a front desk person in a place like that, because it's like, well, what do you do? I mean, if you don't have the materials, you don't have the materials. Moving back down to F24. F24, so there's that big blade. You can't magically make the televisions work when somebody complains. And then we're going to grab G2. Yep. G21. G21 blast off. And pop that out. Ooh. That needs some work. Alright. And then we need G27 and G28, which are the little bits that just add that extra little touch to these pieces, and they don't want to come off. Okay, there comes that one. That one's definitely going to need some blade action. Alright. So, we put this here, facing that way. We put this here, facing that way. We clip this on here. So that goes in. We grab a G22 as the intermediary bit. We're not quite done with this runner, but we're close. And then this goes, how does this go? This goes like that, and this goes like that. So we have the front. There's no star on this one, that's interesting. And then we plug this into the foot. Okay, there's our foot. And now we assemble the rest of the leg. We're getting there. A26 and A27. This is exciting. A26 and A27. 6 is on this side. 7's on that side. Yeah, I mean, Disney is obviously very much a thing. It is very much a, a place to extract you from your money. But it is also a memorable experience. It is what it claims to be in the sense of being a safe, enjoyable place to be. Just everything's really expensive. A210 and A214. A210. On Hobby Hopper for this next month. We might end up doing some hiking. Saw some excitement for that idea, which I would totally be up for. And if so, I kind of like to take out some of these model kits into the woods and film them in the woods. Take pictures of them in the woods as kind of a backdrop. I think that'll be fun. All right, this goes here. Oh no, I think we need to basically push that here. And this goes in the middle. There we are. There's our leg. Again, our beefy Votom's leg. All right. Now, a bit more water. I'm frankly a little worried. I have a convention this weekend. Can't afford to get sick. Let's go. We're going to do the lower body to be polite about it. A126. There it is. There it comes. A126, which has some stickers, which we'll do here in a second. An A128 and a B19. B19. Oh, is that it? Nope, not yet. There we are. B19. Oops. Got a bit of the runner along with it. So these stickers are numbers 4. Okay, yeah. Blue stickers. Which are going to go on the sides here. And fold over inexpertly. But that works. And then same thing on the other side. I wonder how much work goes into like the adhesives behind that. Like, are there meetings about the quality of the adhesive and how sticky it is, and does it need to be thinner or thicker or all that stuff? You wonder. So there's our little reflective pieces there. So then this goes somehow. There's that. Is it this way? Yeah, it's that way. And so this is going to go, I guess, like that. And then this is going to go like that, I guess. It seems to. All right, we'll see how this all comes together. Now I need an A125. A1, oops, something fell down. 25. That lovely frontispiece. Okay. And an A124, which goes in front of it. The kind of jock strappy thing. To be non-polite. And an A123 on the other side. Okay. A123. There it is. There we are. A123 thingy. So this goes here. Looks like, yep. This goes here. And this goes here. All right. So there's our flap. And then we need to assemble these little balls. Careful. I need a B13 and a G110. B13. There's the end of B1. B1 is used up. Thank you. B13 and a G110. G110. So there's a G1, and this is going to go like this. Okay. And then that goes here. All right. Fair enough. Then we do a G210. Oh, actually, no. G210. And guess what? That's the end of G2. Thank you. And we grab a B23. Which is also, it looks like, the end of B2. Thank you. So we make sure it's going in the right way. And then it goes on here, like this. There we are. All right. Now, we're going to take our legs. We're going to attach them. Push that in. And push that in. Sure enough, there's a star on only one side. There we go. There's our legs attached to our body. We attach these flaps. We need G115 and G116. So there's 15. Goes on this side. 16 goes on the other. With PC5s between them. We are almost at the end of PC as well. Wonder. Might just be a spare. That happens too. I'm at 10, so I'll probably assemble some bits and pieces of this. Certainly the backpack, since that's pretty straightforward, looks like. All right, so this goes how? Flap there, flap there. So there's those side flaps here. And then we plug. Ladies and gentlemen, this might be it. Really? Wait a minute. B1. Yeah. There's nothing in the bottom of this? Wait. PC4. PC4 goes here. There's PC4. There's the last of the PCs. So PC's done. Thank you. And now, ladies and gentlemen, our high-grade mecha, whoa, this just popped off on arm, is complete. Pretty darn cool. Yeah, there's some articulation there. All right, let's muck about a bit with some of these accessories, shall we? Now that we have our mecha, multiple sides here. Let's show it off. Pretty nice. The back. Yeah, it's crying out for that backpack, let's be honest. All right. Go to F1. Look at F1. Look at these. F1 22. Here it goes. 22. All right, F1 22. F1 21. Makes sense. Oh, little sprue there, little leftover. I almost feel like I want to purposely scuff these up with sandpaper to make them look, you know, a little mussed up. And then an F125. That's kind of advanced kit bashing, I expect. So there's that. This is going to go on like that. Makes sense. This is going to go on like... Like that. Okay. Yep, those look like... Ooh, I need a bit of sanding down. Didn't notice that. Okay. It goes in like this. This goes in like this. Okay, there we are. But it actually opens. That's pretty cool. And then an F126 goes on the other side, which is obviously this one. But it's absurdly big by kit standards. Okay. I mean, wow. That's amazing. I shouldn't be amazed, but it's just really cool that it's actually a functioning backpack. All right, then F19 and F29 go on the bottom. So I have quite a few pieces left here. This is F19, which goes on the bottom, and apparently there's a... Oh, yeah, okay. F29. F29. These little exhaust ports in the bottom look like. And there's... Oh, come on. Where are you? It has dropped into another dimension. It's completely gone. That's kind of amazing. On the chair. It definitely fell down from the from there. Wow. Oh. Yay. Went all the way under the desk. All the way under the table. Whew, that was quite a leap. So we want that here. Okay. And then that goes on the back. I'm assuming, yep. There we go. There's our big old backpack. Pretty nuts and pretty awesome. All right, and then it looks like we had other stuff here. Yeah. So we have the other head pod things. Oh, those go in the backpack. Okay. Since they're not immediately visible, I'm going to hold off on those for a bit. Weapons. So we have a big old gun, and I do mean a big old gun. There's a knife that's just E15. E15. Let's get that out. There's a big old Bowie knife. Looks like. All right. Ah, man. Select a part to attach. Don't quite understand that. We have our hand. Oh, does it mean we need to, whoops, pop it off to be able to put that in? Kind of, not really. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that. Actually, that doesn't make sense. Should be the other way around. Not a really effective motion. Okay, yeah. So you basically need to pop off the side panel to be able to put that in, and then you put it back on. You reattach it so that it's quote unquote holding the knife. Yeah, okay. So now we have the knife in there. That's fine. But then we also have the gun. So you know what I'm gonna do? I think you know what I'm gonna do. Popping that off. The knife goes in the other hand. And the gun's gonna go in this one. In the right hand. Are there any mecha that are left-handed? I mean, presumably left-handed pilots, but still. Wait. What? Oh, there are other knives. Wow, there's a green knife and a blue knife. Because that's important. Looks like they're color-coded to the helmets, to the heads. Weird. Okay, let's do the gun. Looks like there's also a shield that you can pop on, which I should probably do. Let's do the shield. Shields are fun. A127. Yep, sure enough. I mean, yeah. I think this might be the shield. What do you think? Okay. And then there's an A138. 38, which is a little connector. So we do the typical Gundam shield thing. It has a little thing there. And then this clips around here somehow. There's like a... how does that work? Oh wait, no. This goes like this. Okay. And then this goes... how? Like that? They're showing it going around the... like that? I am thoroughly unclear on the shield. Because there's a little stud in the back, but the stud isn't showing going anywhere. They're showing you just kind of randomly placing it. It kind of works there, but it can fall right off. Like that. Okay, yeah, no, they're saying just slide it on. That makes no sense. That just doesn't work. Unless that... no. The shield doesn't work. The shield just doesn't... Are there any other pictures of the shield? Shield's there. It should come down about there. Pretty typical. But there's nowhere for it to... see, it should be like that. Okay. I'm gonna... maybe I was looking at it wrong. Is it like this? Okay. I think it's like pressure fit. Okay, there we go, there we go. Yeah, it just kind of sits there. Now it's falling right off. Oh, wait, 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 wait. I see it. I see it. I think I see it. Yeah, okay. All right. There are some slight indentations where it fits onto there. So it does come around like a U on the back and connects in, but it's just a little funky. Just barely fits on. Okay, but I'm glad I did that. Alrighty. There's a shield. Let's do this gun. This absurd gun. F123 and F124. F123. Yep, look at that. It's right there. Held on by a lot of sprues. This blade is apparently rather dull. Either that or the sprues are just really... Yeah, it's weird. F124, 24. We put a big old pink sticker in here, which looks like a Zakurai, but it's going to go in as the it's like sniper scope. That comes in rather easily. Can you see that? Yeah, there we go. In fact, we will go ahead and connect these together. That's satisfying when a scope goes in as easily as that. And then to that, we're going to connect up F118, F118, and F116. So we have this and this. So handle, typical Gundam handle. Then we're going to connect F119 and F120, which are these things here. So more of the barrel. And those are coming off really easily. Is there anything in the middle? Nope. We're just going to put these together. Shave off that tiny bit of... There we are. And there's a little thing that goes on top of that. F117. 17. Which apparently has a very specific registration to it. Yep. And it goes on the one way. Then what? How does that go into there? Well, F114 and F117. 14 and 17. It's like a different gun. It is a different gun. So are those optional things on here? Well, we'll find out. We'll find out. Again, not immediately obvious because I haven't watched the show. So we will connect up these pieces directly. Then we connect up I don't get it. F112 and F113. 112. F113. Maybe does each little mecha thing have one piece of the gun, which you can then kind of put together and, assemble into a mega gun? Not sure. Okay. So this connects up to this. It's probably something ridiculous. It's Gundam. Gotta have ridiculous. We're not in this for super realism. All right, so this slides in here. Multi-trigger gun, apparently. This goes in like this. And this plugs in down here somehow. Yeah. Okay, yeah, it's this absurd, like, 3-part gun thing. Like, how many triggers do you need, really? But I guess you can pop this off and pew, pew, pew with it, right? And then pop this off and, you know, submachine gun with it or something. Okay. I grew up in the 80s. We had ridiculous transforming toys. I have no concerns or complaints. So again, same idea there. You'll probably pop that off. So yeah, it looks like this is a multi-piece gun. This is a grenade launcher, perhaps. Yep, that's a good point. So we will slide that into the thing. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Everything's falling apart. Come on. Come on. Come on. All right. Hold on. This is being difficult. All right. Boom. This goes here. Off comes the arm. All right. It's a pretty cool gun, I have to admit. All right. All right. Get back on there. There. Perhaps need a little more effort. Okay. Big old gun. Big old mecha. Surprised there's no thing for down there. Oh well. I'm noticing. Perhaps I missed it. Oh yeah, sure enough. So I must have done that wrong. Is there some sticker? There's a sticker I'm supposed to put on there. Okay, hold on. Got that wrong. There's a sticker I'm supposed to put in the middle of this. See if we can do that. Can I disassemble this? Is that even possible? I'm trying to remember how all these pieces came together. Ah, I think this comes off first, does it? No, maybe that comes off. I think the top should come off, right? The top, yeah, the top should pop off because that went on. Okay. Yeah, I need to like completely disassemble this. That comes off. And we put a sticker here. So sticker 1 goes on there. Okay. Hold on. There we are. All right. So there's this reflective sticker that needs to go on there. Then I can put this on. Then I can put this on. Then I can put that on. So that that head, oops, has a bit of a blue glow. That's cool. It looks good. This goes here. Put the head back on. You've been going for a little while. Do we want to go ahead and try? Let me try one of the heads. Everything's falling apart. I like the heads. The heads look cool. So let's do a... Oh, yeah. G114. Colors are nice. Have the helicopter and chainsaw back. Exactly. Couldn't be more silly if it tried. G112. I mean, it could be, honestly. This is not G Gundam. E26. I think my E2 fell on the floor. Yep. So that is why we have these three identical pieces, clear pieces on here, because each one of these heads has its own little view screen. But first, see here, this gets the pink one. Yep. So we put the pink on there. I wonder if they're like Tachikoma, and they all have their own little personalities, these heads. And we get our mask, little bubbles, and the G113 goes on top of that. Oh yeah, we'll throw these all together. So there's that head, and then we also have the sticker on the back, little red sticker, which is going to be very hard to put on, but I think I can manage it. Okay, doesn't look great, but it's there. Reflector. So there's that head. That took no time at all. Let's do, oh, there's that blue. Wait, are we done with that? Yeah, no. We still have a knife. We can pop off the knife now. Yeah, it's a knife. We know where it's going. There we go. G1 done. Thank you. Now we're going to take D12, TU, yep, and I'll form the head. We have a yellow on this one, pretty. And again, I'm sure there were whole meetings about, which color matching with which thing. And we have to have, do we have red with a blue or blue with a yellow or all that stuff. And again, I'm just going to pop everything off of D1 because obviously we're really grabbing all of it. Here we are, D2 or D1. And then, in fact, while we're at it, I do believe, yep, E2. Slide that on. And then slide that on. And then slide that on. And then put the little sticker on in the back there. If we can. Oh, okay. Yep, there's a gold sticker in there. And then we put the others. No, that's it. That's it. Okay. Now we do the bodies. So we need F17, F1, F2, F1, 7. Finally finishing this off. Yep, those are definitely little feet. Again, now I kind of want to watch Gunpla Divers. F1, 8. Just to see how this frickin' thing works. And you're speaking my language there, WebFox. Voltron was my jam growing up. Yep, almost lost it. 8 and then F1, 6 on the other side. So we have this, and we have this, and we have this. Weird little legs. And then we're going to attach F111 and F110 on either side of it. F111. 111 goes on this side. F110 goes on this side. Again, I have no idea what these are. They're very strange, but you can see they are tiny little legs. Weirdly enough. And so that guy will get that set of legs with little rods on the side. Okay. We can put the wow. So that can actually grip the knife. So if that isn't one of the scariest things in the world, cute little head running at you, like literally brandishing a knife, or it can be clipped on in the back. So it can be, can go in this little thing. Okay, yep. So the little knife is on the back. That's pretty weird. Okay. And let's do the rest of them. Let's do the other thing. Crab with knife, exactly. I do not see tiny little arms. I think it is just feet, and then like the little side things kind of work as arms, but they're just little rods, little gripper. All right, then is that it for F1? It is. Thank you, F1. F2. I think we'll finish that one out. F2 7. Yeah, I know. 2 7. And F2 6. And there. And F1. I'm sorry, F2 8. Yep. And there is like a claw on one side, like a little gripper on one side, and then just a rod on the other side for arms, so to speak. So, yeah. All right. Head thing. I need to sand down. Foot. Pressure fit on these is amazing. F211. Yeah. 210. I mean, for things this small to fit together this well is just nuts. Let me try to get these solid. Okay. And then the rod goes on this side, and the gripper thing goes on this side, and then we pop it on the head. Oops, hello. There we are. Okay. Yeah, there we are. And there's the other one. Pretty freaking weird, but cool. It's a little more loose than the other one. So apparently, what we do here is these can be stowed. It shows some, wow, that's not wanting to stay at all. Is something wrong there? Nope, it's just smaller. So apparently the backpack can store these heads. And that's kind of the whole idea of the backpack. So you pop it open. The knives go in. So we have a knife here. Up there, does it fit in? Other side of, okay. Yep, spot for the knife. And a spot for that knife. So those fit in there. Although they don't seem to like stay. Oh yeah, no, there's. They kind of pressure fit. And then these guys are supposed to fit in. So this guy goes in here. And so apparently that just, that's gonna, oh, I see. So we have to fold these up so they don't get in the way of the knives. And then we can push him in here, presumably. Or not. Just knock him right over. Supposed to be able to just kind of slide in like that. And it fits in like that. Doesn't seem to want to, though. Alright, pop the knives out. Or please pop that one out. Can I push that one in? Ah, there it goes. Okay. Hold on. See if we can make this work. Knife goes in. Oh, actually, knife goes in. Knife goes in. Like that. Okay, I actually have the knives in a slightly incorrect position. And then this goes in like this. And it fits in. Gotcha. Yeah. Fold that up. Fold that up. Actually, fold all of it up. And then this goes in like this. Presumably. Is the idea. There we are. And they're stacked in. So we have both the knives and the heads in there. And now we can, oops. I don't think, yeah, I think I need to shave that off. There we are. And now we have our backpack. Customer's always wrong. All right. That, I do believe, if this would stay on, that is our mecha. A little more complicated than I thought it would be. I'm missing the stars. Not sure where the stars go. I think I skipped that part of the instructions. I just don't see them anywhere on here. Maybe I just wasn't paying attention. Oh well. That's a pretty cool mecha. I am quite pleased. So thank you all very much for joining me. That is it for the night. Appreciate you all joining me, and I will see you all next time on Workshop Wednesday. That's the day it is. Till next time, everyone, make something.